Welcome back, boys. Nice to be working with you again. And welcome back, all of you listeners out there. We've got a brand new case we're looking into. We're calling this season Silenced, the Death of Elisa Gomez. We're calling it Silenced because Elisa was an artist working on her final college project at Minneapolis College of Art and Design. What she was working on was painting a self-portrait, but in this self-portrait, her mouth is covered in duct tape and the word silenced is written on the duct tape. There have been several high-profile cases where police have initially thought that it might be a suicide. Some of these cases turn out to be actually staged homicides. There's just a large sense of injustice when the puzzle pieces point to more than the conclusion reached by the official investigators. Tuesday, October 11th, 2016, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. First responders show up on a bright, sunny fall morning to a cute cottage home with a wooden picket fence. But as they get closer, they see that the gate for the fence has been shattered to pieces, and the wood frame along the top of the gate is broken in two. They head up the walkway, and an outdoor lighting fixture has somehow been pulled out of the wall and is laying on the ground. A cell phone would later be found in the bushes 2 houses down. There was clearly some sort of big dispute outside. However, several of those details would not wind up in the responding officers' reports. The night before, a disturbance call was phoned in by neighbors stating that they heard a man and a woman yelling at each other outside. By the time police drove by, the disturbance had ended. They drove by without investigating further. They didn't know they'd be back the following morning to conduct a death investigation. A narrow staircase leads down to the basement, which had been converted to a bedroom. A bathroom door is to the right, and hanging from a beam is a purple scarf. Laying face down below the scarf is the body of 47-year-old Elisa Ann Gomez. She's wearing a sweater over a shirt, but only panties. Her body is draped over a short step stool, usually used for her dogs to get up on her bed. The dogs are laying next to Elisa and present the first challenge to the first responders.
Whoa, okay. We have some big dogs here.
Huh?
No, back upstairs, guys. Ma'am, there's a big dog back there. I'm not sure you want to go.
A fire department captain carefully approaches and works his way around the dogs to Elisa's head. The staircase is jammed with responding personnel in a holding pattern. It takes only a few moments for them to realize it's too late.
There we got Rigger.
Just shine your light over here for me.
Yep.
Yep, she's gone. Okay.
And you can cancel EMS.
This is estimated to 21. This is the DOA.
That's Richard, you're breaking up. I didn't copy the last part.
Cancel ambulance.
It seems that years of experience just don't make these moments any easier. It literally takes only a few seconds before the questions start.
So, what's the story? Did they find her hanging here?
Yeah, we haven't gotten that. We just got here just as you guys, so he's going upstairs now.
Did you guys get the remarks? Apparently they found her and cut her down.
But the first responders have yet to learn one of the most difficult aspects to understand about Elisa's death. Would a new bride do this to herself on her wedding day? Less than 24 hours prior, Elisa married a man named Bradley Alexander. He lived in the house for a little over a month. They also had a roommate named Sharon Vestal. The three of them were out at a bar celebrating Elisa's marriage to Brad just a few hours before she reportedly ended her own life. Elisa's family has been in contact with me for several months. Her mother, Judy Hunt, is searching for the truth. She's provided us with a lot of information, including recordings, pictures, and reports released to the family by the Minneapolis Police Department Records Office. She has told us this case is closed and considered a suicide by the police department. However, on Elisa's death certificate, the medical examiner, Lauren Wilson Jackson, has listed the manner of death as could not be determined. In conversations with the family, Emmy Jackson has been clear that he cannot rule out the possibility of a homicide.
And my sister-in-law actually was on the landline with me. I was talking to her, and Elisa was on the cell phone, so My sister-in-law heard the whole conversation. And I said, Elisa, why? And she said, well, Brad talked me into it. He was afraid I was going to get away from him. She said, so don't tell anybody. And I said, well, I've got Candy on the other line. And she said, Aunt Candy, don't tell anybody because we're going to still have that big wedding in April. And she said it was his idea. He wanted me to change my name immediately. But I had a sick feeling in my stomach about it. But she sounded so happy, you know, so what do you do? It's your daughter, you know. So then I got the call the next day.
We're going to be calling on the best experts we can find to evaluate this information and help bring us all to a better understanding of just what happened here.
Yeah, and we will analyze the physical evidence and try to determine if it was even possible for Elisa to have done this to herself in that basement.
We're going to learn about Elisa while honoring her memory. This is a woman who was a mother, artist, animal lover, and beloved family member. We will also look into the history of Bradley Alexander to see if his past includes anything that may change our perspective on the official status of this case. All of that coming up on this season of 3 Men and a Mystery.